was like super excited to just fly across the country. It's something I've never done before, so.
It was definitely a little longer this time.
Use our sunscreen monitor, bug spray monitor,
Yeah,
hydration monitor. For me, I wanted to experience like leaving a busy air show.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, definitely helpful for your radio communications and I guess your confidence.
Hey guys, it's Matthew from Sling Pilot Academy. I am super excited for this week's video. Just last week, we sat down with Faith and Brandon, the two CFIs that flew our plane to Sun and Fun, so check that one out if you haven't yet. This week, we're gonna sit down with Francis and Patrice, the two people who flew it back. So stay tuned to hear about their journey, how the show went, and advice that they might have for you flying long cross country. Enjoy the video.
Hi, my name is Francis. I am an instructor here. I also do test flying and I'm a ferry pilot.
Hello, my name's Patrice and I'm a flight instructor, test pilot now, and I do some ferry flights for the school. We might have
forgot them.
Yeah.
At the Airbnb. It's kind of my fault too. I did the last scan, but I didn't know the bag I was looking at was the camera bag.
Yeah, we left a bag of cameras on the ground. I was like, shit, Matt's gonna kill us.
Yeah, we're in the hotel in New Orleans, just like looking at our phone, just like, how do we tell them? I was excited. I just wasn't excited for all the headwind we were gonna get. When there's a headwind, you're flying slower over the ground, so basically it takes a lot longer for you to get back home. But yeah, no, for the most part, I was like super excited to just fly across the country. It's something I've never done before, so it was a new experience.
I mean, I was pretty excited. It wasn't my first time doing this flight, but it was my first time flying back west. So kind of the same. The first thing that ran through my head was we're going to be going pretty freaking slow over the ground. So it's going to be a long couple days. But I mean, other than that, I got to fly with Francis. So
it's the best part.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, that was my first big air show. I've never been to something this big. I think the biggest one I've been to was Pacific Air Show. It was similar in the sense of all the like air show demonstrations, all the flying, but in regards to all the planes on the ground, all the different vendors there, it was completely different. It was pretty big, yeah. Oh, dude, the night show was crazy. It was basically a plane with fireworks and drones and more fireworks. So it was kind of like sensory overload. I didn't know what was going on, but it was really cool to see. And it was just crazy how it was all like legal, I guess. But I mean, they did it safely, so it was cool.
This was probably my biggest air show. I've been to like the Huntington Beach one, and I went to Plains of Fame in Chino a while back, and that was kind of cool. It's all World War II stuff, but this was definitely the biggest one that I've been to. The night, like Francis said, the night show was definitely something else. I was not expecting that with all the drones and the fire and the explosions. A lot of greasy food.
A lot of greasy food, yeah.
It's kind of tough eating that for 7 days straight.
Mm-hmm. Just like fair food, pretty much.
Weather was pretty nice for, I guess, Florida during that time, except we did have a random nice thunderstorm roll over on Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
Never really seen that much rain in that short amount of time, especially here. So that was kind of cool. The whole place turned into a lake, but it was fun though, getting to experience that.
First time fully crossing the country. I've flown to Texas and Alabama before, but definitely this was my longest one. Oh, Texas was just really big. But flying into different airports was cool. Choosing our stops was probably the best part, like a really big road trip.
No, this was my second time. I flew from California to Miami a couple months before. So we took a different plane, went a little faster, and we had the tailwinds luckily. So it wasn't my first time doing it, but it was definitely a little longer this time. Once you kind of get out of this area, it's not too bad. It gets easier. So after that, I mean, state to state, you just keep going. But I mean, it's long. You do 5, 6, 7, 8 hour legs if you can. I
think New Orleans is like a love-hate stop. I loved coming into the airport, which was really cool. But Bourbon Street on what day did we get there?
Monday.
Bourbon Street on a Monday is not advisable. It's just like, especially during the daytime too, it's just kind of stinky. But it seems like it would be a great place to go on the weekends, or I guess when it's appropriate. Scottsdale was nighttime, we didn't really get to explore. Got some good food though, but.
Right in a little Italian spot at 11 p.m.
Yep, we got lucky with like doing our research with food, and we timed it out, so I guess whenever we were exploring, all the restaurants were open.
Favorite and why? I mean, it's gonna be Austin too. That was my first time in Austin. Everyone says it's super cool. I mean, it's like LA, but a lot cleaner.
Oh yeah.
And the people are nicer.
100%.
So Austin was sweet, and then it was like a Tuesday night, and there's still people out walking around the city and all that. So it was a cool stop, and we had some barbecue. All the good stuff, brisket. Francis got some ribs. We're gonna go to this other spot that had like a bunch of reviews, but that line was like a 3-hour line, I think.
Terry Black's.
Terry Black's, yeah, we didn't get to go to Terry Black's.
Next time.
They said it was overhyped anyway. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Our Uber driver like literally was cussing us out just because we were trying to go to Terry Black. She's like, do not go here. It's a tourist trap. It's overpriced. I'm taking you to this spot. And we're like, okay.
It worked out.
It worked out. It was a good spot. Honestly, it was pretty clear the entire way. There would be, yeah, we would be over like some patches of weather, but wherever we landed, we got lucky. All the airports were VFR, so we were fortunate enough to not deal with any like thunderstorms or anything. So it was a pretty straightforward flight.
That's what we planned for.
Yeah, that's what we planned.
We called flight service actually and got some winds aloft. They're super nice out there. They don't have much to do, so they talk to you for a bit.
Yep.
So I think we went down to 4 or 5, and it was a little better because I mean up at 6, 7, 8, it gets a lot worse. So
it's just bumpier down there, so we're sacrificing less headwind for more turbulence.
Yeah, pretty much. It got bumpy for a bit.
I don't think there was a sweet spot. It's either turbulence or hella headwind, so
yeah,
we wanted to get there faster, so we just dealt with the turbulence.
Yeah, it was a little bumpy.
Yeah.
Francis took a little nap while.
We both did. Not at the same time. I don't think I would pack an extra item. I think I would get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely overpacked. Patrice did it the right way. He had a small duffel bag. I had a luggage and a duffel bag because I thought I needed everything, but made getting in and out of the plane a little more complicated.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'll just hop out with my nice bag and then just watch Francis like take
I'm just like
bags out from behind the sling.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty prepared. I didn't pack too much. I didn't pack too light. We had a washer and dryer, so I could wash my clothes, so it worked out. Maybe a little more sunscreen, but we did have Faith there, and she just kept giving us sunscreen, so that kind of worked out.
Yeah, she's our sunscreen monitor, bug spray monitor,
Yeah,
hydration monitor.
Oh, I might have brought bug spray. That probably would have been the move.
Yeah, she had snacks too.
Yeah, maybe more snacks in the
Yeah.
plane. We're definitely short on food.
Oh yeah.
No water, no food, just fly.
If you don't drink water, you don't need to go to the restroom. Then you don't need to stop.
We got eat, sleep, fly. We just sleep and fly.
No, it was not active when we were departing, so it's kind of a bummer. We wanted to see all the chaos a little bit. At least for me, I wanted to experience like leaving a busy air show, but it was a normal takeoff, normal departure.
Yeah, after 7 days straight, I mean, I'm happy to just
Get out.
taxi and get out. Ground was a little weird. We just pull up and he's like, yeah, follow that plane. And we followed it and then some jet cut us off. But yeah, you just follow them, go all the way down, take off, and you're out of there. It was quick.
Oh, it's super quiet. If you could fly, like, anytime you're flying here under the LA Bravo, it's just constant radio chatter. When you go out there, you get kind of uncomfortable with the silence. At least I did. Like, we're the busiest airspace in the country, so just being exposed to all this is definitely helpful for your radio communications and I guess your confidence flying in other parts of the country.
I mean, literally, when you get past this shelf, it's just peaceful. It's like you go up and now you're on with approach, then center, and then coming back, you have all that silence and nothing to a little bit of a headache. But I mean, we fly this airspace so much that at this point, it's pretty simple to get in and out of here too. We kind of memorized where all the airspace is.
Yeah.
So once you learn here, you can pretty much fly anywhere. It's a big confidence boost for sure. I mean, that's why I chose to learn here. So.
In addition to planning for weather, fuel, all the stuff you're supposed to plan to, also plan out your hydration schedule. Because if you drink too much water and you're gonna have to make more stops, it's just gonna lengthen the journey. So stay hydrated, but just to a point where you don't have to go every 2 hours. because you'll be doing like we were doing legs like 5.5, 6 hours straight with no stops. Can't go. There's no bathroom in the plane. There is ways to go in the plane, but I don't think any of us wanted to do any of that.
Weather plays a big part because when you fly local cross countries, I mean, you see weather, but doesn't change that much. So you do want to plan ahead and actually check charts and check where the fronts are and where they're moving, so you have an idea of what you're going to run into. Because I mean, usually going that way, you're going to fly right into a front, so you want to plan to probably maybe stop before it instead of going straight into it. Fuel, it's a lot longer, so you want to plan your fuel stops in like places that actually have civilization. And they say they have fuel, but you don't know if they really have fuel. So planning ahead and seeing if there's actually food and fuel and
A hotel.
And yeah, it's a little different. So just weather and a lot more planning. Just be ahead.
I think so. I think I'd be definitely interested in doing it. It's just a fun opportunity, especially if the air show is on the other side of the country and you get to fly. Cool way to see different parts of
Whole lot of
the
nothing.
States. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. But I mean, it is a fun experience. I don't know if I could do a week-long air show again, but yeah, it's definitely something I'd be interested in doing.
Would I do it again? Hell, yeah, maybe. Depends on the air show.
Hell, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Oshkosh, I still want to experience Oshkosh, so
Yeah.
Sling, hook it up, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do Sun and Funny, and I've already done the Florida thing a couple times, so I've done that southern way, so I'm kind of interested to go north and a little different scenery. I'll probably do it again, but maybe in a TSI. It's 7 days of planes. I mean, I love planes.
I like airplanes.
I like planes. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you get to see planes for 7 days and walk around and see cool shit. So, I mean, what pilot wouldn't like going to an air show? I mean,
Flying to an air show? Let me think about that answer.
do it with the right person.
That's f***ed up.
That was gross.
Huh?
That was nasty.
What?
Little back crack.
Yeah. It feels good.
I hate crack. Crack and
What?
crap.
Have you been to the chiropractor?
I have. Grosses me out a little bit.
Dude, it's
So
like
that-
so satisfying to hear that.
I don't like it. Texas fucking sucks.
Texas is a
Jesus
fucking
fuck.
bummer, dude.